Staying pure-hearted is the real flex. Now let's get right to it and listen up. In this world, in this demonic ass world, there's no other way to say it. Now when I say demonic ass world, look, let me make it really clear. I'm a happy ass motherfucker. I'm optimistic, I'm positive, real life shit, you know, not on some cliche shit, but because I understand how important it is to stay in those energies and just feels most harmonious for myself in general. But it doesn't change the fact that the world currently at this time is still demonically led. You know what I'm saying? What do I mean by demonic when I say demonic? Don't think of some, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers with horns and stuff. Think of it more as fucking low vibrational, negative, dark energy, hating, you know, all those, you get the point, right? Like that type of energy. This is demonic and there's no other way to say it, you know? And we live in that type of world. Now, what happens a lot of time? First of all, on the starting ground, we are all born as kids, right? Like as babies, and then we are kids. We're all innocent. When we're born, we're innocent, you know? Of course, depending on your previous life and stuff, you're still gonna have to, you know, carry certain karma, blah, blah, blah. But on the starting ground, you're born as a free, innocent child, you know? And then this world slowly corrupts us, you know, people around us, family, friends, school, teachers, bam, 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 media, TV, social media, all of it, you know, they start to corrupt us because it's led in a certain way for it to be that way, you know. So in the most simplest way to explain it is to make us good slaves, you know. Now, all of that shit, basically, what I'm trying to say is leading you to be a negative person. To be negative about life, to be hating life, bam, 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 hating people, you know. Just being in low energies, not in your true full potential, and just in your happy vibes, you know. You know how beautiful it is to be happy, to be positive. Like, life is not always perfect, you know. Of course, there's always going to be obstacle, challenges, blah, blah. But if you can be happy and satisfied with that, come on, man. This is one of the most beautiful things you can experience, right? Now, since the world is leading you to be in that negative energies, demonic energies, dark energies, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of people that start off being quote unquote good people then become bad people. Why? Because they get hurt. They get hurt by other people and then they pick up those traits and they think, now because I got hurt, I have to hurt other people. And it's bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I understand it. I truthfully understand it, but this is not the right way. Why? Because you just become like the people that hurt you. And what does that do on the most simplest term? It makes more assholes, you know what I'm saying? It makes more bullshit people who go around hurting other people. That's not a beautiful domino effect, you know? So, like I said at the beginning, the real flex in this type of world is to stay kind-hearted, is to stay pure-hearted. Hey man, come on. When all people want to lead you to be dark and negative and pessimistic and everything, you staying pure-hearted, kind, loving yourself, loving other people, loving God, loving life, loving the world, you know what I'm saying, loving existence in itself, loving animals, loving everything. Come on, that's the real flex, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a certain inner peace that you carry within yourself, and that peace you then bring out onto the world. You share it with other people and they can get some of this peaceful energy, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be the reminder to them like, oh, right, a peaceful life is actually possible. So that's why we have to stay in those good vibes, you know what I'm saying? Stay pure-hearted, stay kind-hearted. I ask God every day, please keep my mind clean, keep my heart clean, you know what I'm saying? Because the world is still tricky, you know what I'm saying? It's not just like you figure this out once and then it's like, okay, cool, I'm pure-hearted, blah, blah, blah. Of course, it's a daily process because this world is going to try to change you, it's trying to mold you every day. You know, people going to get triggered by you being so positive, by you being so kind, by you loving yourself so authentically, you know. But there's their thing to keep, you know what I'm saying? There's for them to keep, you know, they still have a lot to heal. And we are the healed ones, you know what I'm saying? I mean, quote unquote, you're never truthfully healed, but you get what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Healed enough. Again, the real flex in this world is to stay pure-hearted. So let's stay pure-hearted, let's stay kind, let's stay loving ourselves. Most importantly, let's stay loving other people. And of course, let's stay loving God. With that being said, I love you and let's go.